Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the third week of SIESS, the First Jaya International Economic Summer School. But before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Sriwijaya. It's an awesome and precious chance for me to be a master of ceremony on today's event. We are so honored to have you all here attending this event. And also, I would like to say thank you to IKF Unsri and Toko Crypto, which is supported this event. And also, I would like to say thank you to the first and second speaker who have taken the time speaker at this event. For the attendance link will be shared by the committee at the end of our event. Don't forget to screenshot your attendance because it's used in Google Form. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on this special event, we have several agenda as follows. First, opening. Second, main lecture from first and second speaker. And the last is closing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin this event by reciting Basmala. Now we will start our core event this morning, the First Jaya International Economic Summer School by BEM KMFE Unsri Kabinet Citra Patabaharu. Get your experience here and keep enjoy. The next event will be moderator to Miss Mutiara Aprilia. Time is yours.
Thank you so much, Sharifa, for handing over the session. Good morning to all participants and speakers. How are you? I hope we are all healthy and safe. Welcome to third week of Sriwijaya International Economic Summer School, hosted by Student Council of Faculty of Economics Universitas Sriwijaya and supported by IKFE Unsri and Toko Crypto. Today, before we start, I want to introduce myself. I am Mutiara Aprilia as the moderator for today. Today we will have a great discussion with amazing speakers today about how to use cryptocurrency. Before we start, there are several things that I'd like to address. First, please be fully present during the session. Second, take notes and being proactive during Q&A session. Before we move on to the main agenda, I think it might be better if we greet our speakers today. We have Muhammad Hafiz Subhan and Farel Farhan Zafiri. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Yeah.
Good morning, Farel Farhan Zafiri. How are you?
I'm fine, pretty good. How about you? Hello, Hafiz.
I'm good.
Hello, Varel. I'm good as always too.
I hope you and the rest of my family always healthy and safe during this pandemic. All right, let's move on to the main agenda, which is presentation from Muhammad Hafiz Subhan. Before we start, I will read the CV from the first speaker. Muhammad Hafiz Subhan, explorer of knowledge, currently working in PT Octagon Precision Indonesia as office employee since 2019 while pursuing undergraduate degree in International Affairs Management at Northern University, Malaysia. He has experience being a student intern at Indonesia Institute of Science, TIPI, and Batam Indonesia Free Zone Authority. The most impressive experience from him is being selected delegate among other 9,000 and more delegates to attend Harvard Project for Asian and International Relations. That experience and others shaping up his skills such as human relation, public speaking, research analysis and management, and his interest about industry, business, economics, law, finance, and politics. This interest also supplement his skills. And you can see many more of his experience on the screen. Okay, now let's head to the presentation to Mr. Muhammad Hafiz Subhan. Time is yours.
All right. Thank you, Mutiara. It's a wonderful day to be presenting here, and it's a great opportunity for me also. I must say good day and nice day to everyone. About our about my presentation for today. Yeah. So I've been prepared screen sharing about this. Mutiara, can you allow me to screen share?
For the host, please.
Our topic today, it's about how do we use about crypto. And I must say that I've been in this field for a while, around 3 years since 2018. So for myself, for a private person like myself, I wish that I thought that I might have a small bit of experience among the rest of us here, and I'm still learning about the objectives of things. So can I share my screen? All right. But my presentation will be a bit different on how to use crypto. It started about how I lost my wallet. It's really a wonderful experience. So at 12th of December in 2020, I had a dinner with a friend at 8 p.m. But before I go to the dinner, I go to the ATM first, taking my money taking around $500 for me to get on, to buy the food and things. And I met my wonderful friends. His name is Fatin, a med school student who had a keen interest that I met him in Indonesia Beginner Investor, I'm sorry. As you may know, in Indonesia, we call it ISP, Investor Saham Pemula. Yes, we talk about investing, we talk about stocks and things. But these dinner topics now, it's a bit different than our usual conversation. He had a bit of interest in cryptocurrency. And I thought, finally, let's meet up and we're going to talk about it. But when we talk about our interests at the restaurant, I lost my wallet and I couldn't access my bank app. Don't ask me why. You know, that blue smart one, if you know the products, it's a bit of, but I cannot say the name of the products. So I need some money to pay off some things, and I need to also to fulfill and pay for the gas too. Since I brought the car to the meetings, I made another deal with him. Fatin, if you may, can I borrow your money? I lost my wallet. I've been searching about it for a while. Yes. And he said, sure, you can directly transfer to me the money after that. But I couldn't access my bank app. But I can access my crypto application. And he had an interest. So I think it was a good time to give him a slight bit a taste of cryptocurrency. And thus I make an agreement to trade a crypto worth of 200K and transfer to his new account that I will send directly to him after he made his new account. He agreed. And that crypto that I was given to him on 22, his crypto account was made, and I give him a worth of 2 crypto. I think it doesn't sound much. We had that comma in there. It doesn't, it's only actually 2 actually, with a worth of 200K. And it was SNX, synthetics. If you guys may know, synthetics at the time, it's only worth 80K. And now for the highest rate in January 2021, it was around 180. So don't ask me if I give him a lot of money. He really made a lot of money. But then again, I made him make an account of crypto and I send it to him. Then I realized crypto is not just a digital asset. It's not just something that you bought, but you can see there is another options. There is another things that you can be used of the cryptos. What I learned from this experience is crypto create an options of a payment options. Yes, while I cannot access my banks, but I can access my crypto store account From simple trade things like me and Fatin did, from just a simple sending account, word of money, but it has another sense of purpose. Crypto create an option on that. And thus, what is the point of crypto? We see that the main point of crypto is to fix our traditional currencies with its power and it's also responsibility of its own holders. And cryptocurrency here, they have more just a functions of money. They have easily spread, they have scarcity, they have the liabilities, they have the governance of the assets, and even some of them, and also each of the cryptocurrency, they solve one more of a real world problems. As we can see, with different crypto, there's a different use. We can see that XRP. Anyone knows XRP? Do give a comment. XRP wasn't made to fight the dollars. It was made to give a free SWIFT, a free fee account to send your money overboard, just like Tether, just like a stable coin, USDC, USDT, just like that. No fees. Just if you send crypto to crypto, you will have the same amount, the same price of numbers, but no fees on the sending. And also, it can be a fulfillment of digital assets like Bitcoin. And even also, it may have an exchange medium, just like Ada, to buy things. Or it can even be a ways to do alternative investment. Yes, you can buy stocks from the stock market, but with crypto, you can use any kind of things. If you want to, let's say you wanted to have an ETF or even a stock account or even maybe a land lease purpose. Yearn Finance, EFI, give another alternative investment by buying their shares of crypto. That's now even worth 1 billion, almost 1 billion. I haven't yet to see Yearn, but lastly, I see that it was 900 millions. The price was 900 millions. It was meant to be an alternative investment, or even maybe a digital trade such as Matic. Matic was used for a Decentraland. If you haven't heard about Decentraland was a world of digital. As we can see, just like our world, we have we having the rights to buy properties. But now in 2021, we have the rights to buy an assets of digital. We can buy it. We can even take claims of it by buying it, given a trade share, and also it given an opportunities towards more and more different use. It's such a lot for me, and even for the condition for the fiat currency or even the normal institutions. Banks have limited capability. They cannot do intercross or inter-exchange assets movement. They must move to and regulate based on its country. What crypto is not. Crypto is not limited by only things and regulation. It was limited by the connection, by the data reliability. And thus, this gives us a resolution. The resolution comes and the revolution of our financial begins. And thus, these opportunities may create a better future for us. We can see, if you see, there's even someone who made a business loan, like Michael Saylor from MicroStrategy. He made a business loan with the backing of Bitcoins to get more financial aids for his company. And it is work. It can be used as a guarantee to the banks if the banks do accept. And it also have an economical price. Based on what? Based on the community. The community believes on the numbers between them. And thus it creates and generates even a new numbers of prices. And also it creates another opportunities of many people becoming rich. As we can see, maybe you see others who goes dumping, who goes bullish, or someone who goes bearish on this. But most of them who truly understand on the cryptocurrency, they understand how to use it. They become a millionaire person. And they even understood the business. They create a business of strategic information and technology things, of strategic IT. This is a big opportunity on purpose. We can use crypto for many uses and for many things to resolve some kinds of our issues. And crypto does not limited by only its age. Whatever your age may be, yeah, I think it might be hard for a 5 years old children, but if you are 12 maybe and you already understand about these things, you can even do it. You can even use cryptocurrency. We have so many things like our partner here, yeah, from Toko Crypto. You can also buy crypto from Toko Crypto and things. You can use or even another platform that might let you use without age restrictions. I think I've been taking my time for a while, so maybe we can come up with a discussion, Mutiara.
Alright, or move on to Q&A session. There are several rules for this session. Please use your raise hand button on your screen. Once I mention your name, please turn on your mic and camera. For the participant who has question pop up on your head right now, you can ask the question.
Anyone can start. Can crypto fight our own fiat currency? That's the common most, but I would really love to answer that. Or even how can crypto has a value? As simple as that. Around 150 participants. I think that you might have an interest to the list to know about the cryptocurrency. I may say that cryptocurrency will be the future of the financial transactions and even a new system of corporate bankings or even investment bankings.
Once again, for the participant who wants to ask some question, please use your raise hand button.
And no need to be shy, yeah? And also, if some of you may ask, while we're waiting for someone who taking a questions, maybe I would like to ask some comments. Most frequently asked question, I think. Can cryptocurrency change the place of our own currency, like Indonesian rupiah? I might say it might or it might not be. The reason is, first, cryptocurrency's price is based on its community to those who believe, just like our own rupiah. We believe our rupiah is based on the dollars. And right now, if I remember correctly, it was 14, yeah, 14 around 14,800, around that price. And 14,000, 14,800, yes, 14,800, around 15. Let's make it 15,000, around 15,000 bucks. We believe the numbers because we have a partnerships with the US, a trade deals, a impact agreement. I'm sorry, not impact, a pact agreement and trade agreement with the US base, and how our supply of exchange, like export and import, given to us. While crypto is belief on how the community sees it on the number. Just like stocks, as simple as stocks, we believe that if you guys may know, like BBCA, let's say a product like BBCA or even Mandiri, their stock was worth that because someone believe in that price and buy that and buy the stocks in that price. Same as crypto. Crypto value was considered because its community believe the use of it. There's a participant who raised hand, Shalsha Nurrahman.
Can I
Hello, Shalsa.
Hi, um, can I introduce myself? I'm Sansan Rama. I'm from University of Sriwijaya. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Hafiz.
Yes.
And a lot of people, especially in the environment, don't know how cryptocurrency works. Yeah, and are you still using cryptocurrency right now?
Can you repeat? I cannot hear you loud and clear, Shalsa.
Yeah. And since there are a lot of people who don't know how cryptocurrency works, and especially me, I basically don't trust cryptocurrency really right now. Don't really trust. And are you still using cryptocurrency right now?
Yes, I'm using a cryptocurrency and still using Indonesian rupiah and still using a fiat currency also. So if I may conclude your question, is it because of trust? The trust of cryptocurrency, is it?
Yeah, that works.
All right. I see. Is that all, Shalsa?
Um, what kind of cryptocurrency do you use, Mr. Hafiz?
What?
What kind of cryptocurrency do you use?
Oh, for now, I mostly use, if you guys may know, I love some fun things. I do have Doge, and I being a persistent buyers of Bitcoins, even though it's just a smile pile. But for now, I've been into Ethereum 20, ETH 20 protocol from Matic, Synthetics, and also I do have Uniswap. I think I do in love with Ethereum because I like how it be used. And also I do get some shares of Chainlink. So I think I might say, is that a lot? I hope not. It's still a small number. There are many kinds of crypto, but for most of me, yes, it's about trust. I see that many people are lacking on this, lacking belief. No, I mean not lacking belief. I think the most word is, yes, cryptocurrency is looking so risky. It is, and thus, cryptocurrency. Most people didn't understand that cryptocurrency has their white contract. They have a purpose, and that white contracts wrote about their purpose. Like Magic, I'm sorry, not Magic, Matic, like ADA, Cardano, like Ripple, on how it's based, on what it was based, or even stablecoin. And most people didn't understand this. They have their own unique purpose, soft purpose. And thus, yes, does investing in crypto is risky? I might say yes, if you are saying on investing, but I use the word rather than investing, I use the word owning. Owning crypto. With crypto, actually, I can even, a bit to, it helps me to pay some of my needs. And because I took it as a hodl, as you know, a hodl, all on dear life, I took it as owning. So not just because I have some capital gains on it, I will sell it. No. That's why I think my sole purpose is different. Because if you wanted to see crypto, if you want to make it less risky, you need to understand what is the use of it. Is it real? To make it a trust, many of the crypto developers, they have their, how to say it? They have a portfolio of them. They even put their face, the developers, who are the developers, that make them more knowable, more being seen. And make sure that whatever crypto you hold, you had, they have developers that being known to the community, to its community. And even some of the crypto, mostly I must say, like even Ethereum, they have a big community that even Vitalik himself, Vitalik, the founders of the Ethereum chain, talk to the community himself. And this creates an understanding, this creates a trust between the developers and the buyers or even the investors on how they use this chain, on how they use this crypto. So 3 points. Firstly, the community, the knowable developers, and the use of the crypto. And yes, I see why people don't trust, because firstly, they get into the hype. Maybe some of us, I was also get into the hype at first. I was buying because I see it was profitable and I need money a lot. And I want to be rich. I'm not gonna lie. I was a capitalist and still I am a super capitalist. But then again, I see there is another purpose in the future, in the needs of the some that our current currency, our fiat currency cannot do. With this purpose, I think this is makes me in belief on what I have bought. Because maybe some of you buy sheep, maybe some of you buy yearn, or maybe some of you buy Ede. I didn't, because I don't truly understand their use of it. But I have Matic, I have Uniswap, I have Synthetics, which is based on ERC20. And I do also have Doge because I see it was fun. And it also has another needed, not just by Elon Musk buying it or even using it and even make it up trends in the Twitter, but also it was made to create a safe environment, green, how to say that, a green transaction with free pollution, because some of the crypto holders believe that printing money will take a lot of resource and also getting more woods to be chopped. That's what they believe. And I hope that answer your questions, Salsa.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hafiz. I'm sorry because my little brother was playing around in my room, and that's why I turned off my video.
Did you follow the buy the dip things?
What? I got sick. Sign up, you.
Hello, Shalsa. I cannot hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I can't hear you. I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat it?
I think I cannot hear you loud and clear. I think if you may, Shalsa, you can put your add-on to the comments. All right, then there's a participant from Imran. Good day, Imran. Why there is less acceptability of crypto? Is this due to its riskiness, or there's not much support from it? As we can see, the cryptocurrency. No, we go far more beyond that. The blockchain technology was firstly introduced in the 95. Yes, it was older than even the internet was come in 18, almost nearby on the same of the internet. And why do blockchain technology was a thing? Because banking needs to be expanding. They need to, to move more money to their other parts of their, their subsidiary, like that. And blockchain was not a new thing. And thus, within this blockchain, to create and generate data that has an interesting of a result, there was Satoshi Nakamoto. We don't know who's this person. He may be an acronym, or he may be it's his real name. But then again, it was the firstborn of the cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin, in 2008. And thus, slowly and slowly, many people, firstly, there's only one transactions in 2008 between Satoshi Nakamoto and Pegasus One. It was unknown who's this two person. But then again, this Pegasus and also this Satoshi Nakamoto, they move and hold another shares between their communities. Let's say, hey, I don't have a lot of money, but I believe there is something that is suitable because we are a tech geek. And thus, how about you accept my crypto? I believe it has value because it has incapability. No, not incapability. A capability, sorry. A capability of encrypting data and more of it. Then more of people believe on the use of this Bitcoin. And now some of them believe that there is more than just a data, more than just a digital asset. And thus, why is it risky? Because many people trade it. Many people trade. So after they trade, they have given a price, and people who trade accept, and they create a price, and this is the riskiness. And also, there is not much support from the government. I must say that crypto is still a new thing. Even we have to believe in 100,000 or even more than that. Yeah, our first currency was used is the shell. Some use shell, some use leaves, and some use rocks. If you read Yuval Noah Harari, Money, yes, it's taking a while for us to change the barter system into a currency system. It took a while, but there is no support from the government. No, government do support new things. Our government support this new thing. Even if you can see in right now, our government, the Ministry of Finance, are planning into what to say, the CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency. Same like blockchain, same as crypto. And this is, I must say that it's not that we don't support for our government, in Indonesia government. We are supporting, but in more accountable ways. So why there is a less acceptability? I must say that crypto need to take time to be accepted in the most of the people. And for now, why does crypto is accepted mostly in the younger generations? Firstly, we are in quarantine and we have nothing to do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure I have nothing to do, not much rather than when outside. And now we find these new things. We find this seeing and opportunities on this. Some of maybe on trends because it was investing, maybe because it generates more money. Some of it were maybe because they wanted to know more about things. And this is why it's not less acceptability. We are getting an acceptability step by step, and it really took a while for us to make an exception. For the riskiness, it will be more in stable hands. If we make the price is more stable. Yes, there are big whales. Yeah, like Thanos, I think. Thanos make a finger snap and make the price cut in half. Yes, there is. And those who owns, they might exchange and trade it for money as long as they please. They wanted to sell high, they wanted to sell low, it's up to them. But then again, the price will change if there is a buyer on that. That's the riskiness. That's why the community believes if we want to make the price more stable, we must hodl it, hold on to your life, hold it on. Because some of the institution take this as a place to make a great investment. If we say in Bahasa, it's bandar. If you know in stocks, if you're investing in stocks, yes, this bandar, these big whales may put their price on what they own, and they may put it someone who wanted to buy it, or even at them, or even they rebuy it with another account. And that's it. I think it's not about acceptability, not less, because we are starting from just between 1 to 1%. Now, even a country is accepting it. Let's say El Salvador. Then we will have Panama soon enough. And also India also reconsidering because they get money from ship. Yeah, things have changed. And also, yes, China has banned the crypto use, but this will generate that crypto has a big deal on our society, has a big deal on our economical systems. Still, even though the crypto is not supported by the government, it will be still being seen by the community itself. And I hope it answers your question, Imran. And I'm apologies if there is no correct word for my bad and poor choices of words. And I think I might move on to Daniel Esteban. Good morning, Mr. Harris. What are the government concerns around the use of cryptocurrencies? All right. Uh, this is also one of the frequently asked because I see that my friends who work in the government told me we are very, very concerned why crypto is on our head and it will make us some troubles. Firstly, the banks cannot control, the central banks cannot control the current use of the money or the current use of the value. And it generates more value on trade volume rather than being in the stock markets or even in the bond markets. And also to keep the nation stability, they need to know on how the movement of the money, the arus kas, if we say in Bahasa, yeah. I forgot the words, how to say it in English. Yeah. But I think it's okay lah. It's Haisha. And other than other concernings, yes, because crypto has a fluctuative price and value, it creates some embarkment. And also, I believe this, since this is a new thing, it was just born in 2008. And I believe our government really need to move steadily and also cautiously because we need to understand more about things if we wanted to implement it more and more. Because we are still lacking in digital infrastructure, we are still lacking in many things. That's why the government didn't want to rush it up. And also they didn't want it to a big troubles because some of crypto holders going bankrupt because they only move because of the trend. And that's why the government concerned on not waiting, just waiting about this use of the cryptocurrencies. If we can see, there are some news that someone who bought a lot of cryptos, and when it goes on the deep, he sell it because it's a panic sell. Yes, psychological effects, the psychology of money. Then he goes bankrupt. Then he blames on things, while he himself didn't understand the use of its cryptocurrency. He just moved on to because of the trends. And this is what the government is concerned. And also, not gonna lie, we have truly lacking in digital literacy on this. And I must say, information is crucial to understand of things. This is why the government also concerns. Firstly, the fluctuative, the two, the use, and the third, the information that being used by the society. I think we are still lacking on these informations about how we use and how the use itself of the cryptocurrency. And I hope that answers your questions, Daniel Esteban. And eventually, if there is another question that you might ask or if there is something unclear, you can give a chat to me and I will try to give my time for answering. And I think we still have time, yeah, Mutiara?
Yeah, but can we continue to the presentation? We will do Q&A session later.
Oh, we will go to the Q&A session later?
Yes.
All right. I believe I have done my presentation, Mutiara, on that first part, isn't it?
Arden?
Do we still have time for this Q&A session, Mutiara? Because there is two questions around. And I have Ahmad. Ahmad, you're such a fun guy. You both dodge. Good. but I cannot say because I'm a natural person. Every crypto has their own use. All right. So why is crypto so vulnerable to bookie behavior that greatly affects the market? Let's call it Elon Musk. Yes, let's call it Elon Musk. No, you can call it Elon Musk. You just call it Elon. If he tweets, it will happen to the moon. One of the coins there will be not just to the moon, it's back to the sack. One of the coins, there will be a lot of people spending their money on that coin. Is it an increase or less than a coin factor, the magnitude of the community? I once bought Doge in the morning. Apparently that night, Elon Musk tweeted that he would sell the coin the next morning. I saw minus a few rupees. It's so embarrassing for me. I get it. Yes. We see, if we know about self-branding, yeah, Elon Musk was really known for its famous inventions, for its famous ideas and ideals, even though I see himself a weird personality himself. Yeah, he was weird. But then again, the main reasons we're listening to Elon because he had a branding. Because the crypto communities really need an acceptance for the big marks, like big people, big profile, like Elon Musk. Was it a pump and dump? No. Elon Musk has a lot of followers. Has a lot of followers to say things like this, and has a lot of things. I'm not gonna say about political issues. If we say, let's say in our last voting times, yeah, in 2019, we believe that number one is right, number two is right. We follow them because we believe they are right. And those who follow Elon Musk do the same as that. We see that as a figure, as a person that lead us. And while Elon did that, he sell, we also sell, we buy, we also bought. We do that because we believe on his personality, not because we believe on the cryptocurrency. Is it vulnerable? Yes, because it was moved by its community, by the things like himself. But if we took another view on how the Doge is being used, it's not just a thing to mock Bitcoin because it was so higher price, but now it has another sense purpose of use. It was for a medium of exchange. So you can accept payments on that. You can create an options like that to buy things, to buy what you need with Dogecoin. And even some of it were starting to accept it as a medium of transactions. Let's say Lightning Network in El Salvador, you can buy things with BTC or even with other coins. And also, yes, many people spending on that money because it was the put of the trend. I'm gonna say once again, it was because of the trend. Many people put themselves on that. And yeah, when you bought it in the morning and Elon make it a tweet in the night, yes, it does affect because he had the influence as a personality. He had a self-branding like himself. So was a minus is good for some of my friends, yeah, who been a very, very how to say that, a very, very hardline investors, hardline buyer. When there's a dip, you bought a dip, ETFD. No, I'm just gonna say BTD because it was a curse word. BTD, buy the dip. And some of my friends, even myself, yeah, we've been through some really riskier red, even though I have really minus in my account. But then again, when I being a hope for a while, yeah, it doesn't affect me because I know that it has a purpose and I believe it has a value more than just a single coins, not just only by its community, but community who believes in the use of it, not just by the pump and dump. And I must say that really the factor of community is really, really interesting. As we can see in the factorial of economics, we learn about, I believe some of us were in faculty of economics, yeah. I believe that the macroeconomics is not just because it was affected by itself, but also it has a microeconomics in itself. It doesn't just by society, it also was work of by the actors, the interaction between actors of the micro itself. And these things does affect macro, does affecting how the micro works, and micro can give a stumble of effects upon the macro. As simple as that. And I must say that I hope that answers your questions, because I must say that the factor and the magnitude of the community was really, really big. And even because the higher ups, the big profile was coming in, that might give a heavy exchange. But now Elon's like, he was seen by the community, oh, we cannot believe in this person no more. But some points, yeah, he had some rights to say the points. He had things, he had the critics to know the use of the crypto. Let's say like how he stopped using Bitcoin. Yes, because Bitcoin using a big having a big pollutions on producing one coins itself. And he doesn't like it. He wanted a green renewable energy, and also he had Solar City and Tesla who are moving and fighting the carbon market. That's why he stopped. And he didn't dump the Bitcoin. He wanted to find another options that has greener things. And some of the community didn't get it. And they took a rage to Elon. And we must see that Elon also is a business person, not just some personality who accepts things, who is a tech geek. Elon wasn't a tech geek. He may have founded PayPal, but with his co-founder. And he didn't create the systems of the PayPal. He creates the business. He generates the idea. And it's up to the developers to contain that idea. Can it be sustainable? Can it be thriving, or even moving forwards? Or if it's renewable, like that. I hope that answer your questions, and I hope my answers give insights for you. Oh, very welcome, very welcome. If you have more questions, you can feel free to contact me personally by email, or maybe you can connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm always free, and I love to answering questions. And I'm not gonna lie, Ahmad, that was truly a wonderful questions, and most of people did it. It's not just a simple FAQ, but it's also a big things that also needs, how to say that, needs the feel on anthropology or even the economics way. I see. So I think I almost took an hour, Mutiara. Do I still have time? Do we still have time to give our friends here, our participants, time to give questions? Feel free. We still have time, and I would love to answer your questions.
For a participant who has question in your mind, I will guide you to the Q&A session by mentioning the rules again. Please use your raise hand button on your screen. Once I mention your name, please turn on your camera and your mic. Once again, to the participant who has some question on your mind, you can use your raise hand button on your screen.
You're very, very welcome. And I hope you have a good day, and always gold luck. I always say to people, it's a gold luck, because it's a golden opportunity. And also thank you for that wonderful question. I'm gonna write it down because it was a wonderful questions, and I'm gonna put it on my list of questions. All right, are cryptocurrency will used by society in the future, and why? And why? I think I got two things that might be on the keen interest that you might being said. I said that will it used by the society? Even now, it already being used by the society. Even now, almost 3 countries is trying to adopting it. No, I think one is already adopting and two is on its way. On the Caribbean nations, let's say El Salvador, they already use. If you see many on the reels or you see buying an ice cream with the crypto, you can see it on YouTube. Yes, it's already being used in the future. Why? Because firstly, because of the trends, because of the needed, because on with crypto, we can do transactions freely without having a fee. Let's say, how to say that? Let's say you use a Visa card. You are in Singapore, just nearby, in my place in Batam. Yeah, it's like you are sleeping through to the sea. It's very nearby. Sleep, then you get into Singapore, and the price change was high. And if you use your card, yeah, Indonesian card with Visa or Mastercard, it may took a toll for you, like around 50K for the exchange medium to the exchanging, yeah, to the reserving of your currency. It took a toll for us. But with cryptocurrency, you can use it freely anywhere without any fees, with easily, and just put on your phone like you are paying with Chris, using GoPay, using OVO, using Dana, or even you can use Chris based on your bank account, just like that. But if you are in outside of the countries, can you use Chris? No. You may use your Visa and Mastercard, but it took a toll of things for you. It took a big fee. Yes, it took around 1.25 plus. I think it was plus with the administration fee based on the country. And yes, this is creating new options because some cryptocurrencies having an advantage rather than just being a single fiat currency. Will it be used in the society in the future? We are in the future, actually. Some of the countries were already using crypto on their own daily basis. I think that's might give you a slight answer to your question, Afrisa. Because yes, once again, because crypto has some advantages rather than only a fiat currency for the people, for those who use it, for those who have it. You're welcome. You are very, very welcome. And I love to answer your question. That's a wonderful questions. So is it too late to have a crypto or not? Is it too late? No, it was never too late to having a crypto. There are many kinds of cryptos that you can buy for sense of needs or even some other purpose, or even you can buy even a fraction of Bitcoin or even buy a single Bitcoin now while it's on the cheap price. And it might sooner or later you're gonna get higher up. And thus, yeah, it may took times. But now we are in the very, very new beginnings of a new chapters. 2008 was not that far from 2022. It wasn't that far. And it was still nearby rather than 2050. It was still nearby. It took around 5 years for a new revolution to begin. In 2015, there's a big fight that cryptocurrency it should be banned and never being used. But then again, now in the 2021, there is a country who use a cryptocurrency as a daily basis of transactions. And we can see in the futures, and right now, another two are trying to give an implementation on it. And I think we might see the future. Maybe it will be widely spread used by the society, but for now, does society use it? Yes, society does use it. All right, time for another questions. If you might, if you wanted to ask a questions.
Okay, Mr. Muhammad Hafiz Subhan, can I ask a question?
Surely, Mutiara. You are the host also. You are the moderator.
In your opinion, which currency is safe for newbie to invest?
All right, that's firstly, I'm gonna say this all to you. If I wanted to talk about investing words, when I was in my internship at Bursa Efek, just a trivial things. When I was having an internship in Bursa Efek Indonesia, in Bursa, I was told that if you wanted to talk about things, you need to about things that is included in investing. You must give a disclaimer, and I will talk with disclaimer and based on my opinions. Which one is best? Firstly, I'm gonna say it's up to you and your understanding, because each crypto has their own soul of purpose, soul of their white contract. So the crypto has two things that take on them: the white contract and the soul of community. The soil of community is the agreement, the terms and reference. And some of the crypto has their own backing. Let's say there's, I don't know, Bitcoin is based on Bitcoin system, while some of the tokens, there is two kinds of cryptocurrency. There is coin and there is token. Coin is something that big, that is generated as a single purpose. Let's say Bitcoin, Ethereum, and there is a token. Token is a part of their exchange medium after the systems from the coin. Let's say there's a synthetics, there is a Uniswap, there is also Matic, who is based on ERC20, Ethereum chain. So it's based on Ethereum. So which one to invest? It's hard to say. It's up to your understanding. It's up to what you believe. But I must say that if you want to have the safest of these coins, there are also one that called stable coins, who are backed by the US dollars. So each token is based on $1. Mostly of us use the stable coin to transact that to buy another cryptocurrency. And it was very, very stable, unlike if you exchange $1 today and exchange it to rupiah, it might have a slight different and even a different price by the end of the morning. But still, if you use the Tether, if you use the USDC, it might still have the same amount of price that you can still buy the same crypto amount of that currency. But is it investing? No. If you wanted to saving, yes, it's a good for saving. The stablecoin is good for saving. But then again, there's also a crypto that is focused on investment. First of all, there is Chainlink, and also Yearn. They were focused on having a tokens that put use on, and also compound, if I remember correctly. Do correct me if I'm wrong, yeah. Then yes, and this kind of current crypto, they were focusing on to make an investment set, Yearn putting their cryptocurrency and getting money on that, and put it on a real investment, real-time investment, RTI, real-time investment, and the price is higher and getting higher and sustainable, because it gives a dividend, it gives a payout, it gives a stack. We call it the stack. if you get a reward, an amount of some of the tokens, some of the coin, yeah. And it will give you some of its benefits. And there is also Polkadot. If you wanted to make a staking, to make more numbers of it, Polkadot, Cardano, and many things. But I must say, get the coins firstly that you need to understand it white contract and what is the purpose of use it. And for now, is it sustainable? Yeah. Is it sustainable? Yes. It will hold on more than years. But also, you need to understand who are the developers. Like I give answers to Shalsa. If I did I remember the names correctly? I think it was Shalsa who asked the questions. Yes, you must know the developers. You must know who is the person behind this cryptocurrency. That will make it a lot of safer, and it also a great opportunities of investment for the futures. And disclaimer, yes, for mostly of mine, I do invest a lot of ERC20 base because I believe the system was better. It has a lot of purpose and use. And also Ethereum was, I believe in my opinion, based on my opinion, I believe that Ethereum is better than Bitcoin because it has a sustainable and more dynamical economical system. Unlike Bitcoin, who are very a limited finite supply. I think I hope that answer your questions, Mutiara. But I must say that the answer is simple. Please buy the coins, buy the tokens, buy the cryptocurrency that you understood its purpose, okay? And please buy it wisely. There's also, I see that there's someone who raised hands, I think. Is there someone who raised hands? Feel free to open your mic or even give questions on the chat. Come on, guys, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. You might not having time to questions your speakers if in another while, say. Maybe we might meet again, but in another future, or even not.
I know you guys must have some question pop up in your head, so no need to shy to ask the speakers. Don't forget to use your raise hand button and turn on your camera and mic. We got a question from Ahmad Dafa. Sorry, sir, can I ask again? If Bitcoin has been sold out in the market, will the value of the coin go up again because it has become someone's investment and surely many people are looking for it? Or will the market value decrease? Because of course the price is high and people will look for alternative.
All right, that's a good question. It's been sold out. Sorry, can I ask again? If we can see that there's a volume of is the Bitcoin is on sale. If we see in the Indodex in a trading platform like Indodex, Pinto, and our partner Stock Crypto, we can see that if it has been sold. And those who had been sold will create a new price based on the volume and how does the price match the price worth. And you can see if you see in Toko Crypto and how does today price is being this today price unlike yesterday because someone sold it and it was sold and someone bought it in that price with a big volume that creates and generates a new value in the markets. Yes. Can it go up? Yes, it can go. If someone who trades it in a bigger price, in a higher prices, and someone accept it, and then it will go up again because it was very, very finite. And people were looking for the opportunities to get more in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the most finite, the most smallest amount other than Bitcoin, other than other coins. Sorry, Bitcoin is the most finite. They only have 22 million supply. So there might be an opportunity of 22 millions, 22 juta of people might only own one. 22 millions of the world. While in the crypto communities, there are more than 10 millions of users in there. And people were getting more into Bitcoin because it's finite supply. Will it go up? Yes. Same as gold. The most finite, the more it finite, it will be the more it higher. And surely, yes. And many of them will be look more on it. Will the market value decrease? No, the market value will not decrease, except if the higher states and all of the communities sell it for $1. All of us, those who own Bitcoin, sell it in $1. But no, it won't, because so many people won't get that, won't get to sell their Bitcoins who they've been saving up a long time. And it's still, there's around 80 millions now who are being generated, and still people wanted to own it more than that, because you can see that crypto is the diamonds of the crypto. Bitcoin is the diamonds of the cryptocurrency. It is the sole pearl and is the crown of the cryptocurrency. And Bitcoin movement is somewhat the one who affects the crypto market. Will the market value decrease? I believe it will not. Will it go down, decrease by a bit? Yes. And that's really is a great questions, Ahmad. And I hope it gives insightful answers for you. And very, very welcome. And then there's a question for Risky. I want to ask, the emergence of Bitcoin has sparked a debate about its future and other cryptocurrencies, despite Bitcoin's recent issues. Its success since 2009 launch has inspired the creation of alternative crypto, such as Ethereum, Ripple, and Binance. In this experience, the speculative motive seems to be prevailing. However, recently, digital social currencies experiment are diffusing by starting from the Bitcoin protocol. What will be the future of crypto? Will Bitcoin lose its value completely? What are the most important factors to understand the future of crypto? I might say it again. Firstly, we need to understand its sole of purpose. Does it Bitcoin first just a simple setup of data that has been decrypted into a single bit called the Bitcoin? For now, it has another set of purpose as the digital gold. And what will it lose its value completely? No, I believe in no. It even has the opportunities to get the higher ups, even though it may have the opportunities to go down also. As we can see, Bitcoin will be some of the Bitcoins. Even some big banks like Morgan Stanley and also recently I heard of Bank of America, BOA, accept Bitcoin insurance to keep up the numbers and to go down, to give up the setup, to get up the security for the Bitcoin's prices. They were also into this game. They were also into this crypto. So was it devaluable? It will not lose its value completely, because crypto is the things that is too big to be handled if it's lose its value completely. And the community, the itself members will give a sustain with an ergonomical and economical factor appreciation. What are the most important factors to understand the future of the cryptocurrency? Firstly, we need to understand, I'm excited this again, we need to understand the purpose of the use. At first, some of the ERC were focused on getting the finite supply of the Ethereum chain, but now it's not. Since the Ethereum 2.0 give another sort of purpose that we have to believe that in the future we will have a land of digital land, a digital landscape of data in base cloud in the future. And this create a new purpose. If we want to get a land in Decentraland, it was called Decentraland, we must buy it by using a currency, a cryptocurrencies. And also in the features, we can see that many cryptocurrencies has another whole new things on them, and new things in deck, I must say. That's a good pun. Yeah, that's a good pun. But back to the questions. The most important thing is the acceptability, the purpose of use, and how these cryptos give an options. What kind of options does this crypto preserve? What kind of options that crypto give? Is it just a transactable amount or to trade to things, or it can be an alternative sort of purpose, or it can be another ways to give and send money? Yes, that's the most important part. As I have been said and I have been answers to many of the questions, it based on its white paper and its purpose of use. I hope that answers your questions. And yes, our current societies is trying to fusing with CBCD. Even our central banks, Bank Indonesia is trying to get into digital money. And this will create another use of crypto from CBDC, central bank digital currency, to being used on the crypto for exchange, for other needs, for investment needs, or even to buy things, or even for daily use. Maybe in the future we might accept craze using Toko crypto, maybe. We'll see about that in the future, since most of us are still talking about this on the implementation of it. All right, I hope that give an insightful answers to your questions. That's truly a wonderful questions from Risky. Thank you for your questions. You're very, very welcome, Risky. I hope you have find the answers, and I hope you always go luck.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Hafiz Subhan, for the insightful presentation and answer. From your experience, we got a lesson that cryptocurrency create option for us, not only as digital currency. Now, we would like to Mr. Muhammad Hafiz Subhan to give the closing statement.
I might say when I was first going into cryptocurrency, I put all the money I got. I put all the money I got. I'm not gonna lie to you all. This is all I got. And why not I give it all? And thus it's great and other opportunities for me to understand on how the money works. And my understandings only make up around 0.0000001% of the world's knowledge about money. But this slight percentage, it makes me the 80% of my views on how we see the finance, how we see the monies today. I must say that we have a very, very wonderful future ahead of us. we have a revolution with a resolution, as I have said. Oh, that was a good pun. I'm sorry, I have a habit of creating some puns. Yes, we have a revolution and we wanted a resolution to give the answers. We are lacking in things. And thus, I believe in my closing remarks that open your wide eyes, see, read, learn, and find better opportunities that we might, and keep what best for us for today. Keep what we have, get new opportunities, see the whole world more, gain new understandings. I think that's all. And I wish all of our participants today have a nice day, good day, and good luck. Thank you. You're very welcome, Stefan.
Thank you for the valuable lesson that you give us, Mr. Muhammad Hafiz Subhan. It's time to move to the next agenda. I'll give it back to the MC, Sharifah Ainia.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Mutiara, as the moderator, and also Mr. Muhammad Hafiz Subhan for giving us insightful presentation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next agenda for today, there will be take a photo session together, maybe for the audience to be on cam first. I'm sorry, is there any sound from me? Okay, I will continue the agenda. The next agenda for today, there will be take a photo session together. Maybe for the audience to be on cam first because we will hold a photo session as the documentation, which will be taken over by IT team. Thank you. Okay, for the audience, are you ready to take a photo session? Now I will start with slide 1. And the next slide. The next slide. Okay, I think it's enough. Thank you very much for audience who already on cam. Now move on to this agenda. There will be award certificate to our first speaker on today, Mr. Muhammad Hafiz Subhan by Mr. Dr. Izwardi.
Thank you, Ms. Sharifah. Good morning, Ms. Sharifah.
Good morning, sir.
And to all summer school participants, especially for Muhammad Hafiz Subhan. I will submit Mr. Hafiz certificate. Thank you for your contribution in this session. Thank you.
Truly an honor, Doctor. Very welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, once more, thank you very much, Mr. Muhammad Hafiz Subhan, for providing material on today's webinar. Now we will return the next event to the moderator.
Thank you, Sharifah, for handing over the session. Before we start our second lecture from the next speakers, let's watch a video playback from our support, Toko Crypto and IKFNC.
Let's talk about money. It is a tool that has been at the heart of human development. I believe that the growth of crypto economics will be even better in Indonesia with the support from government and the people. As we tackle bigger and a complex problem like world poverty, climate change, we have to ask, what more can money do for us?
Indonesia is the fourth most populated country in the world. Our population is equivalent to 3.5% of the total world population in 2020. And that means that there's 270 million potential digital wallets having access to financial services. All we need is a mobile phone. Crypto will transform how our 1.1 trillion GDP interacts with the global market.
So Toko Crypto is actually in a very unique positioning, right, where you can combine the benefits of both CeFi, DeFi, merge it, and offer a solution to the Indonesian market. So what we want to build is an Indonesia strategy for the Indonesian, where this solution, right, will be able to reach out to everyone in the country. On top of just financial service, what we hope to achieve this is also like on other areas such as like supply chain management, privacy, data protection, and also like artworks through like the form of NFTs, which is one of the hottest topic in the blockchain industry. So by building on Binance Smart Chain, this will help us to realize numerous potentials that we can achieve through the blockchain technology, and hopefully to build a one and only digital economy for Indonesia.
Toko Crypto aspires to elevate Indonesia's status into a superpower nation, and crypto is a powerful tool. It is a democratizing force that propels us and will level the playing field. Toko Crypto's foundations as a financial enabler in Indonesia are grounded in 4 stable pillars: our credits with the regulators, our support and rapport with the government, our backing from world-class partners, and our loyal customer base.
We strive to be Indonesia's first. We continue to pivot as Indonesia's first while putting Indonesians' interests first. We are the first exchange in Indonesia to be licensed by Bapepti, the first to chair the Indonesian Blockchain Week, and now will be the first to release or launch Indonesia's first token. Like when Apple invented the iPod and the iPhone, or when Tesla paved the future for electric cars, same with TKO. The first puts us in a very unique position to shape the financial landscape, creating business opportunities through wallet digitalization. We're connecting the 4th most populated country in the world to the rest of the world.
People need to see crypto asset or cryptocurrency as just an investment tool. Government, NGOs, and private sector companies are recognizing the potential of DeFi and blockchain technology to improve the trust, transparency, efficiency, and legitimacy. Our next goal is to engage with a local stakeholder in delivering a project that solves real issue in the market, shifting to people join in the world of crypto ecosystem to fund each other and to motivate each other. We will realizing an economy for betterment and impactful for society.
I think that crypto, especially CeFi and DeFi, will steer our economy for the better of the people. In the same way that we cannot live without emails today, once we were also skeptical and distrustful. CeFi and DeFi will definitely become as intrinsically integrated into our finances and businesses. But one day, it will become universally accepted, yet invisible, empowering us as a tool. And that is why, in order to make that happen, we believe that trust is our most valued currency.
All right, let's begin the second lecture of our SISS about how to use cryptocurrency. Before we start, let's read the CV of second speakers. Mr. Farhan Zafiri, a marketing student college who is passionate with public relations and community cooperation, capital market, and marketing business. Some of his experience, such as at PT East West, Seed Indonesia, a window, as an exclusive dealers meeting, and as a marketing and business department freelance at CV Makmur Sejahtera Lestari, shaping up his skills such as leadership, project management, organizational, public relation, business analysis thinking, public speaking, writing, and presentation. As you can see, Mr. Farrell has so much experience. And now, move on to the presentation. For Farel Farhan Zafiri, the time is yours.
Thank you, Mutiara. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen in this room. Today I would like to deliver my presentation. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Farel Farhan Zapiri. Now I'm student college at the Universitas Sriwijaya, my major management, and now I'm 7th semester. Uh, And then today, I would like to say about how to use cryptocurrency. Before I continue my presentation, I would like to disclaimer first. If all of this in material came from my experience as investor in cryptocurrency in Indonesia, so if there is any word or there is any material that you need to clarify to me, just notice to me. Okay, the first one, maybe in the last week, there are four speakers ever talk about the literature review of cryptocurrency and then talk how to cryptocurrency exactly and then what is the best cryptocurrency to invest. But today I would like to say about cryptocurrency based on my experience and general, and also what is the fact currency in the real life. Cryptocurrency, in simple terms, cryptocurrency are new type of currency. Cryptocurrency is a new phenomenon in investment industry, in particular, and financial world in large. The opportunity and threats come one over another in cryptocurrency debate that people in perplexed state whether to accept or reject the currency. In another view, it also brings advantage and inevitable disadvantage since it is operate online debt vulnerable to number of threats and dangers. As student college, cryptocurrency is something new for me because for all of this time, I'm only known and understanding with other investment like stocks, mutual fund, golds, and others. But nowadays, I think we must to know more about cryptocurrency because in my opinion, the future of these things very good. And then cryptocurrency is a digital asset which backed by block technology. I think for the meaning of blockchain technology, in the last week, the other speakers has been taught to us with academic side and then with comprehensive. And then next, many people right now asking why cryptocurrency is so popular. For investor on cryptocurrency, there has several speculation. The first one, investors see cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin as the currency of the future and are racing to buy them now, presumably before they become more valuable. There are so many investors see cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, Doge, or etc. as the more valuable. So that's make the cryptocurrency so popular. And then the second one, some investors like the fact that cryptocurrency removes central banks from managing the money supply, since over time these banks tend to reduce the value of money via inflation. So when we are to be investor in cryptocurrency, there is no authority can handle cryptocurrency because the system of cryptocurrency is peer-to-peer. But and then it's mean between community and community have a relationship. And then uh, other investors like the technology behind cryptocurrency. The blockchain can be more secure than traditional payment system. Why this happen? Because in addition, transaction require a two-factor authentication process. For instance, you might be asked to enter a username and password to start a transaction. Then you might have to enter an authentication code that's sent via text to your personal cell phone. So when we are in traditional payment system like credit card or debit card, we are only need PIN, but in cryptocurrency, we need to process authentication. So cryptocurrency more safe and secure than traditional payment system. And then the last, Some investor like cryptocurrency because they are going up in value and have no interest in the currency. Long-term acceptance as a way to move money. We can imagine in the 10 years ago, one of the cryptocurrency is Bitcoins. The price was cheap, but we can see right now in 2021, the price of Bitcoin so high. So that's make investor like the cryptocurrency because the currency long-term acceptance. And then next, this is based on my experience, the tips to invest cryptocurrency safely. I was start to be investor in cryptocurrency all around a years ago. I see there are so many news talk about cryptocurrency, and then I try to read the article, journal, and etc. And I see if the cryptocurrency very bright in the future. So for years, I have a tips I would like to share to you when you want to invest cryptocurrency safely. The first one, know how to store your digital currency. If you buy cryptocurrency, you have to store it. You can store it on an exchange or in a digital wallet. While there are many different kind of wallet, each has its own benefits. If in Indonesia, there are Toko Crypto, Indodax, Rekeningku.com, and etc. Technically requirement and security. As with exchange, you should investigate your storage choice before investing. Investigate is the most important things first when you want to invest cryptocurrency, because if you never investigate what will you choose with your wallet, you never get your money back, because you can lose your money. And then the second one, diversify your investment. Diversification is a key to any good investment strategy, and it's how to when you're investing in cryptocurrency too. Don't put all of your money in Bitcoin or etc. cryptocurrency. Why I can say don't put all of your money in Bitcoin? You can say if right now the price of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Doge, and etc. always up and down. So when you put all in your money in cryptocurrency, you will lose your money very fast. And then for the example, just because that's the name you know, there are thousands of options, and it's best to spread your investment around to several currency. And then the last tip, prepare for volatility. The cryptocurrency market is a volatile one, so be prepared for ups and down. Once more, so be prepared for ups and down. You will see dramatic swing in price. If your investment portfolio or mental well-being cannot handle that, cryptocurrency might not be a wise choice for you. Not only but the research, when we choose invest in cryptocurrency, we must prepare the mental to in our body too. And then there are so many pro and contra of cryptocurrency nowadays. But I would like to say it about three pro and three contra based on my experience and based on my discuss with community or group in cryptocurrency. The first pro, they are self. Sorry, is there any other sounds? They are self managed. Cryptocurrency are decentralized, meaning no one authority can influence the price, even the central bank. Instead, members of a peer-to-peer network are responsible for integrity the currency. And then the second one, they are secure and private. The decentralized blockchain ledger is a secure basis for the currency. What's more, it offers a large degree of anonymity for transaction. Maybe in the last week, the speakers from Toko Crypto taught us how to blockchain work. So that's make they are secure and private in cryptocurrency. And then the third, they are fast and cost effective. For those looking to transfer and move funds, cryptocurrency are near instant without the need for a third-party financial institution to handle transaction. It's possible to transfer funds without having to pay excessive fees, like Mr. Hafiz ever said in the first presentation. And then cryptocurrency has several cons when we enter the investment. The first one, they are volatile. Although no one central authority can alter the price of cryptocurrency, it's possible for small groups of users to influence the unregulated market. This means price can rapidly rise and fall. That's the day by day, time by time. Cryptocurrency always change, different with stock. So that's making them an unsecured investment. And then the second one of cons cryptocurrency, they are susceptible to hack. If you are lose your cryptocurrency wallet private key, you lose access to all of the funds that are in there. So be careful with your smartphone or your private key or your wallet in cryptocurrency. What's more, the exchange that often store in the wallet data are not always that secure. Millions of dollars in cryptocurrency have been lost through hacking. So when we choose the cryptocurrency, we must be careful. We must be notice about our wallet. And then the last, they use a lot of they use a lot of energy. Why I say like that? Because when we choose other option to get cryptocurrency by process mining, is incredibly energy intensive. As such, it can have negative impact on the environment. But if we choose to get cryptocurrency by our money, uh, we don't use a lot of energy. And then next, how a cryptocurrency transaction might take a place. Maybe we just know if the cryptocurrency only investment, but in another country that has a regulate in cryptocurrency, we can buy something, we can buy anything with cryptocurrency. Here's the simple flow, how a cryptocurrency transaction might take a place. The first one, a user has 100 coins in a particular cryptocurrency. These funds are stored in digital wallet, which has a public and private key to authentication. Only they know the private key, and this ties their cryptocurrency to their particular key. The public key is linked to the private one, allowing them to send and receive funds. And then we said if we want to buy something, the user want to purchase a product from a vendor for 10 coins of the cryptocurrency. The user agree to transfer this amount from their wallet to the vendor wallet using the public key to identify them. So we should to pay by cryptocurrency. And then the third process, the transaction is digitally signed using the user private key. Once more, there is the fact why cryptocurrency more be secure than traditional system such as like debit card, credit card, or etc. This transaction is then recorded and sent to the wider cryptocurrency network. Here, it is verified, ensuring that is legitimate and that the user has enough fund to make the transaction. And then the last process, this transaction along with many others is added to the next block of blockchain and confirming the transaction. So this is the paying with cryptocurrency. If you are thinking about paying cryptocurrency, now it's different from paying a credit card or other traditional payment method. Because the first one, cryptocurrency payment do not come with legal protection. So that's make many country has banned the cryptocurrency in their country. Sorry. Can the committee unmute? Okay. The second one, cryptocurrency payment typically are not reversible. And then the last, some information about your transaction will likely be public. So how about the regulation of cryptocurrency? I'm not going to talk about regulation in another country because I'm not capable to talk the regulation in another country. But I would like to talk about the regulation of cryptocurrency in Indonesia. The Indonesia government has slowly but surely seen the colossal development of cryptocurrency, and Indonesia citizens are now continue to grow in regards to their interest and desire to invest. We can see from the fact there are so many citizens in Indonesia to be investor in cryptocurrency, and there are so many applications like Toko Crypto, Indodax, Rekeningku.com, and others has been developed in Indonesia. So that's the fact. The cryptocurrency is in Indonesia has a high demand, and then this is the important things. Few all cryptocurrency, including any list crypto asset as commodity in which a crypto asset cannot be used as a means of payment. So in Indonesia, cryptocurrency still cannot use by something or to payment system by cryptocurrency. So I think that's all from my presentation based on my experience. And in the next section, I would like to share the video how to cryptocurrency works when we want to payment with Bitcoin.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Philip at Trade Genius. All right, as the title implies, we're going to go over how you can now spend directly from a Bitcoin wallet on Amazon.com. A little different from previous workarounds where you might have had to have gone to a site that made you buy a gift card specific to a retailer using crypto. But this is going to be actually an interface directly from the retailer site, in this case Amazon, directly from a Bitcoin wallet. So we're going to show you how that works and what the current limitations are. All right, so let's dive into this video and check that out.
Trade Genius.
All right, so there's a company called Moon. They're a startup, and they've just gone into beta, so you can actually get this. It's a Chrome extension, right? And basically what it does is it integrates, right now they're focused on Amazon.com, but it'll be integrating into the Amazon.com website, and we'll show you how that works in a bit. But basically what you can do is shop directly on Amazon.com. You can either use a Lightning Network wallet, so if you're a more advanced user and you've got a Lightning Network node or wallet setup, you can use that to facilitate payment through their interface, or from a Coinbase account wallet, and then that way it'll open up not only Bitcoin, but you can also use Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. Okay, so you can add the extension to Chrome, Brave, or Opera. And basically, you know, payments are instant. There's no fee because, as you'll see, they collect their fees on the back end through the merchant processing fees. They get a piece of that. So there's no fees other than the actual transfer fees that you normally would pay to send cryptocurrency. They basically, you know, what they do is they just go through this browser extension. It looks like a seamless integration into the Amazon website, and you have the option to pay using that on your checkout. And we'll show you how that looks. So basically, you're going to go to their website. I'll post a link down below. Basically, you sign up. Very simple. Eventually, they want to add Domino's, Target, these other stores.
When we has been add the extension on our browser, such as Google Chrome, we can buy Domino's Pizza, Target, Amazon, Etsy, AliExpress, eBay by cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin.
Here, but by 2020, they're going to have it so that it doesn't matter what the retailer is. You're just going to have this extension, and it's going to be able to adapt to the retailer's store and be able to process payment that way. So pretty exciting stuff. You know, there's a lot of different payment processors that are trying to facilitate things like paying with a certain cryptocurrency and integrating them into different merchants. So this would be like a universal application where it just doesn't matter. It's just going to be able to work across a wide spectrum of merchants, and I think it's a very seamless way to approach it, and pretty exciting stuff. So after you install the browser extension, basically what it's going to look like is, so this is on Amazon. So let's just say we want to buy an iPad, for example. Click on that. And what you're going to see is you're going to see this option to pay with Moon. Okay. So if you click on that, this pops up and shows you the price, shows you what you pay in Bitcoin for that based on, you know, the current price right now. So it updates it immediately, 5,600. So basically, I don't have a wallet connected on this yet, but you can, once you connect a wallet, you'll be able to process and facilitate that payment. So it's just very nicely integrated into the Amazon interface and makes it really seamless to actually process those payments. So again, pretty cool that you can just go directly from a wallet and process that payment on the fly, no extra fees, and facilitate the payment, get the product. So I think that's pretty exciting. This is the kind of stuff that, again, is going to broaden adoption, and you know, more adoption means more growth and more upside potential for the various cryptocurrencies. So just thought I would share that with you guys. You know, again, very easy to install and sign up. So I would say check it out if you're interested. I'll post a link below. Appreciate you guys watching. Please hit like and subscribe.
Okay, everyone. That's one of the example in the real life how to use cryptocurrency. I think that's all from my presentation. Time is yours for moderator. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Farel Farhan Zafiri, for the insightful presentation. We got so much lesson from you, as such as the meaning of cryptocurrency, how to use cryptocurrency, some tips for invest cryptocurrency safely, and many more. I know you guys must have some question pop up in your head. So I will guide you to the Q&A session by mentioning the rules. Here are the rules. First, please use your raise hand button on your screen. When I mention your name, please turn on your camera and your mic. For the participant who has question pop up in your head, please use your raise hand button on your screen. Once I mention your name, please turn on your camera and your mic.
Hello, it's me, Imran Arshad. Can I ask question from our speaker?
Yes, of course.
Actually, what I believe that cryptocurrency is not widely used as a medium of transaction between people, rather than we using it as an investment tool. Do you think this is the one of the drawback of crypto?
Okay, thank you for Mr. Imran for the question. In my opinion, when others country right now still give the permit to cryptocurrency as the medium payment, I believe and I trust in the future cryptocurrency will be give permit by the government to the medium payment, because as we know from the advantage of cryptocurrency, there are so many advantages. One of the advantage is no fee. I think that's the people needs when want to buy something. There is no fee, and then the other reason why the other country should give permit cryptocurrency as the medium payment is all about the is easy gitu. Easy when we want to payment something, we don't need any card or etc. And then we just more safe, more secure than traditional system, uh, such like banking. We need to authentication verify. So that's my answer from your question. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Farrell, for your answer. For the participant who has question, you can ask the question right now. Participant also can ask some question in the chat column below. Imran Arshad, you can ask your question.
I'm sorry for asking another question. So can our speaker clarify the reason behind high increase in the price of crypto? What is the reason why the prices of cryptocurrency rise too much?
Okay, thank you for Mr. Imran. In the beginning of this presentation, I shared and I disclaimer if the material in this presentation today based on my experience. I would like to say if what I say in this occasion come from my experience and my speculation when read journal and then when read the article, and also I'm imagine how cryptocurrency in the futures. So that's my clarify based on my statement. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Farrell, for the answer. Any question from the participant? We got a question from Farhan. Mr. Farrell, based on the video, those merged on the video was based in USA, and they must be a regulation over that. My question: did you know how U.S. government regulation affect us on cryptocurrency, especially us in Indonesia? Cause I heard a lot of new regulation from Biden.
Okay, thank you for the question, Farhan. Yes, the example of video was based in USA. I think Indonesian government still in their regulation until now. Based on the regulation, there's only rupiah can be payment something in the market. So until now, I see the regulation in the United States don't make government Indonesian regulation change because I believe the government in Indonesia has a decision why never give the permit to cryptocurrency to payment system. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the answer. Any question? If there are no more questions, let's jump on to next agenda. We would like to Mr. Farel Farhan Zafiri to give closing statement.
Okay, thank you, Mutiara. I would like to say in the closing remarks is especially for us as student college, please be smart when we want to use what is the investment by our money. Why I say like that? Because if we don't carefully choose the investment, we can lose our money totally. So before we entrance the investment such as like stock, cryptocurrency, mutual fund, and golds, we must need a research first. So we can know how and what's happened in the future when we entrance the investment. That's my closing statement. Thank you.
Once again, thank you so much for Mr. Farel Farhan Zafiri for the valuable lessons. And by that, I think this is the end of our conversation for today. Thank you very much to all the speakers, committee participants for attending the discussion and also for the support for providing us such great event. I am Mutiara Aprilia. See you on the next roll of our SISS and stay safe everyone. I'll give it back to the MC Sharifah.
All right, thank you very much, Miss Mutiara, as the moderator, and also Mr. Farhan Zafiri for giving us informative presentation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the next agenda for today, there will be a photo session together. Maybe for the audience to be on cam first because we will hold a photo session as documentation. Don't forget, please screenshot your attendance because it's used to fill in Google Form. Okay, for the audience, are you ready to take photo session? Now I will start with slide 1. And the next slide. The next slide. Okay, I think it's enough. Thank you very much for audience who already on cam. The next agenda for today, there will be award certificate to our first speaker, second speaker, to Mr. Farhan Zafiri by Mr. Dr. Iswardi. To Mr. Dr. Iswardi. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Mutiara. Good morning to all summer school participants, especially for Mr. Farrell.
Thank you, sir.
I submitted a certificate to Mr. Farrell for his contribution to this activity. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. It's such an honor for me.
Thank you, Ms. Mutiara.
You're welcome, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inform you that the attendance link is already in chat column. Please for the audience to fill in on this webinar. While waiting the participant fill in the attendance, so IT team please play back Toko Crypto's video. Once more, I would like to announce for the audience, the attendance link is already available in chat column. Please for the audience to fill in on this webinar. Thank you.
Let's talk about money. It is a tool that has been at the heart of human development. I believe that the growth of crypto economics will be even better in Indonesia with the support from government and the people. As we tackle bigger and a complex problem like world poverty, climate change, we have to ask, what more can money do for us?
Indonesia is the fourth most populated country in the world. Our population is equivalent to 3.5% of the total world population in 2020. And that means that there's 270 million potential digital wallets having access to financial services. All we need is a mobile phone. Crypto will transform how our 1.1 trillion GDP interacts with the global market.
So Toko Crypto is actually in a very unique positioning, right, where you can combine the benefits of both CeFi, DeFi, merge it, and offer a solution to the Indonesian market. So what we want to build is an Indonesia strategy for the Indonesian, where this solution, right, will be able to reach out to everyone in the country. On top of just financial service, what we hope to achieve is also like on other areas such as like supply chain management, privacy, data protection, and also like artworks through like the form of NFTs, which is one of the hottest topic in the blockchain industry. So by building on Binance Smart Chain, this will help us to realize numerous potentials that we can achieve through the blockchain technology, and hopefully to build a one and only digital economy for Indonesia.
Toko Crypto aspires to elevate Indonesia's status into a superpower nation, and crypto is a powerful tool. It is a democratizing force that propels us and will level the playing field. Toko Crypto's foundations as a financial enabler in Indonesia are grounded in 4 stable pillars: our credits with the regulators, our support and rapport with the government, our backing from world-class partners, and our loyal customer base.
We strive to be Indonesia's first. We continue to pivot as Indonesia's first while putting Indonesians' interests first. We are the first exchange in Indonesia to be licensed by Bapepti, the first to chair the Indonesian Blockchain Week, and now will be the first to release or launch Indonesia's first token. Like when Apple invented the iPod and the iPhone, or when Tesla paved the future for electric cars, same with TKO. The first puts us in a very unique position to shape the financial landscape, creating business opportunities through wallet digitalization. We're connecting the 4th most populated country in the world to the rest of the world.
People need to see crypto asset or cryptocurrency as just an investment tool. Government, NGOs, and private sector companies are recognizing the potential of DeFi and blockchain technology to improve the trust, transparency, efficiency, and legitimacy. Our next goal is to engage with a local stakeholder in delivering a project that solves real issue in the market, shifting to people join in the world of crypto ecosystem to fund each other and to motivate each other. We will realizing an economy for betterment and impactful for society.
I think that crypto, especially CeFi and DeFi, will steer our economy for the better of the people. In the same way that we cannot live without emails today, once we were also skeptical and distrustful. CeFi and DeFi will definitely become as intrinsically integrated into our finances and businesses. But one day, it will become universally accepted, yet invisible, empowering us as a tool. And that is why, in order to make that happen, we believe that trust is our most valued currency.
Okay, finally, we come to the end of our event today. This the series of webinar from BMKM FEUNSRI Kabinet Citra Pata Baharu, the first Jaya International Economic Summer School with theme cryptocurrency, understanding how it works in the market. Hopefully, what was said earlier can be useful for all participants. And also, I would like to remind the audience, don't forget to still join the last week of our event that will be held on Saturday, 24th of July 2021. I, as the Master of Ceremony, apologize for any mistake. To Allah, I ask forgiveness.